Guillaume Gonet were here right now, I'd give him a big, wet kiss in the mouth. As a way of saying thank you. Thank you, Guillaume Gonet, for making a whole slew of incredibly delicious, incredibly affordable red wines. Thank you. It's like the Alanis Morissette song, Thank you, India. Thank you, Guillaume. Rhone Valley, this is already the hotbed of value. Although, the Rhone Valley, like a lot of other places in the world, is fighting it, right? We're seeing more $100 Chateauneufs. We're seeing some more $30 Côtes du Rhônes out there. And it's inevitable, it's the push of time. It's the I don't want to sell my wine for $9 forever. And man, I get that. But there are a few people who are still like, yeah, I want to sell $9 wine or whatever the hell. And those guys are gems to us. And Guillaume Gonet is one of the true gems. The family has a huge range, right? So there's the Guillaume Gonet wines, right, that has his name on it. Mostly estate vineyards there. I think you might purchase a little bit of fruit. You also have the Font de Michel wines. The Font de Michel wines are the family property. I think him and his brother. Third generation, founded in 1950. Classic great wines, Chateauneuf based. Straight Chateauneuf, Cuvée Etienne Gonet, amazing wine from La Croix. Then you also have from Font de Michel, you have like their junior wines, which they put under the Font du Vent label, right? And the Font du Vent label kind of holds their kind of Côtes du Rhône program. And their Côtes du Rhône program is second to none. They make beautiful Côtes du Rhône wines. And today we're featuring one of the groovy ones. This is their Côtes du Rhône from Signargues, which they call Notre Passion, our passion. And Signargues, it's fun to say actually. Signargues. Where is Signargues? Great question. Because here's the deal. With the Côtes du Rhône wines, a lot of the top villages, we tend to focus on north of Chateauneuf or north and east of Chateauneuf, whether it's Rostow or Queyranne or Vent-Saube or, these types of areas. That's where the focus tends to go. The key thing with Signargues as an area is it's located further south, an area known as the Gard, G-A-R-D, which is west of Avignon. Signargues almost borders Nîmes. So you're at the southern reaches of the southern Rhone before you technically, I think, jump into Provence. And here, again, a little sunnier disposition. You have long plateaus of like clay, limestone soil with the rocks on it, with the galets roulés, as they call them, the pebbles, but the big round river stones on top. So in essence, as the winery likes to call it, it's like a baby Chateauneuf, because the conditions are very similar. We're just south of Chateauneuf, technically just south of like Tavel, right? Like Chateauneuf, and then Liroc's here, Tavel's here, and then Signargues is just south of there. It is a great place to grow Grenache and Syrah. Accordingly, their Côtes du Rhône from Signargues is a terrific blend of, they say 60% Grenache, 40% Syrah. On the back label it says 50-50, but on the technical sheet that they sent us from the winery, they said 60-40, so I'm going to go with that for this. But 50-50, 60-40, potato, whatever comes. Fact of the matter is, both of these grape varieties mesh seamlessly in this wine. And that's one of the keys. And also we're talking about 23, which 23 is a juicy, delightful, gorgeous vintage. Kind of like a slightly junior 07. I don't think the wines are as good as 07, but I'm seeing that same clarity of fruit, that wonderful density and richness of fruit. Maybe not quite the volume of 07, but then you've been around long enough, you remember those 07 Côtes du Rhônes. Boy, sold hundreds of cases of Côtes du Rhône in 2009 or whatever it was. Good Lord. This is beautiful. What is classic Côtes du Rhône? I mean, what is it to you? Why do you like to drink it? Accessibility, ease, but richness of flavor, intensity of fruit. You have it here. The Grenache is already barking in the nose. It's straight out. It's so easy. But it's got structure too. The Syrah imposes its will a little bit on the finish, but not in a smoky, meaty, gamey quality, more in a structural aspect. These are 50-plus-year-old vines, right? So old vines of Grenache and Syrah here. All stainless steel with maybe a little concrete. Some of the stuff may be aged in concrete. This is not meant to be a fancy wine. Although it displays itself fancily. The flavors are fancy. No, this is a bistro wine of the highest order at a silly, silly price. It still is the old days with Guillaume Gonet. And we're so happy because a lot of us old timers remember those old, I'm not gonna, $20 for a Cote de Rhone, you're insane. Well, $20 is the going rate for good Cote de Rhone now. We got a bunch of them on the floor. Really, really good ones. That being said, there is still great $12 Cote de Rhone in the world. And you're looking at it. What a tremendous value here. From a guy that's already banging the monkey for top value wines on the planet, this one, he might have outdone himself even with this one. What a joy. Cranberry, cherry, spice, a slam dunk of a Cote de Rhone. Just crazy good for the money. We usually don't do the whole buy this by the case. That's kind of like whatever. Variety is the spice of life. In this case, I would tell you to buy this by the case. I don't know if you're going to find better Cote de Rhone for the price on the planet. Just ridiculous. Guillaume, thank you. And next time I see you, that kiss is coming, buddy.